morning. The Center for Retirement Research at Boston College estimates that the typical couple at age 65 will need about $197,000 to cover out-of-pocket medical costs throughout retirement. $197,000 is a lot of money. If you're retired or getting close, I invite you to join me at my next monthly retirement income luncheon on April 3rd. Simply visit my website and click on Events. If this luncheon is already full, feel free to grab tickets for the following month. During the month of February, 227,000 jobs were created, and while unemployment levels remained unchanged during that month, the Labor Department data showed that non-farm payrolls expanded by more than 200,000 positions for the third straight month. The private sector added 233,000 jobs in February, so it was basically responsible for the impressive net job gain. The underemployment rate, which represents the jobless plus those settling for less than a 40-hour work week, was almost 15% in February. While this is high, it also does, though, represent an almost 2% drop from a year ago. With such consistent job growth, the Federal Reserve faces less pressure to roll out another monetary stimulus. The Institute for Supply Management's service sector PMI climbed to 57.3 for February, seeing about a 0.5% gain. A 3.1% jump in business activity and production and an almost 2% rise in new orders were some nice highlights in this report. Last week, from Wednesday to Friday, gold futures rose almost $40 and oil futures almost $3. For the week, gains were actually modest, however. Oil advanced but 70 cents on the NYMEX to 107.40 a barrel, while gold racked up over $2 gain to end Friday's COMEX session at $17.10 an ounce. The price of unleaded gas was $3.76 a gallon nationally on Friday per AAA's survey. On Wall Street, March 5th to the 9th mirrored the week before. The Dow pulled back slightly, down about 0.4%, closing at 12,922, and the Nasdaq up about 0.4%, closing at 2988. The S&P was up just slightly, closing at 1370. The market was still wary of the debt deal out of the European Union. Last week, 86% of investors holding Greek bonds agreed to swap securities issued by the Greek government for replacement ones worth less, and collective action clauses will force about 10% more of these bondholders to do the same thing. While this seemingly opens the door for a new 130 billion euro EU IMF rescue package for Greece, it could be the last bailout that Greece receives. I guess only time will tell. In addition to what goes on in Europe, we have a lot of stateside data this week. Today, Urban Outfitters and Burger King issue fourth quarter results. Tomorrow, a Fed policy meeting concludes and February retail sales figures arrive. Then on Wednesday, Federal Chairman Ben Bernanke speaks in Nashville, and Guess and Youku, which is China's equivalent to YouTube, provide fourth quarter earnings. Besides new initial claims figures, Thursday offers February's PPI and earnings from Ross Stores and Dole. Then wrapping up the week on Friday, February's CPI arrives, plus the initial March Consumer Sentiment Survey from the University of Michigan. We also are expecting to see the iPad 3 hitting the shelves. That's what we're looking at this week. My name is Eric Hagan. We'll keep our finger on the pulse of the economy and report back to you next Monday. So please do subscribe right now so you can join us then. And also, be sure to visit my website, click on Events, and take a look at all the events that we do have scheduled coming up here, and grab tickets if any one of them is of interest to you. I look forward to meeting you.